or any shoes other than the sneakers?
You know, it's funny you asked that because my job, I'm in sales. I actually wear a suit, tie, and dress shoes every day. So yeah, I actually do that a lot.
So when do you get to wear sneakers?
Well, I keep a couple pairs in the trunk with me every day. So when I'm in between sales calls or if I'm on my way home, I slide on a pair with the suit.
Down here is all Jordan. Right here, these are my dunks. Right here is Air Forces.
Blazers, Air Force, dunks, running shoes, you know, a little bit of other branded stuff, so like some Audi stuff, you know, some Clarks, some Clydes.
Chucks, my dunks, Air Force 2s, Air Force 1s.
I'm going to take a walk into the sneaker vault. Not too many people have been back here. So this is it. Watch your steps. A lot of boxes back here.
There's one pair, and really there is just one pair that I own that are staying with me like forever. In fact, I already told everyone that when I pass away, like those are the things that I want on my feet for real, you know. And what it is original pair of Jordan 1s in my size, the red, white, and black ones. So the ones that I had when I was 12 years old, but Air Jordans are not Sky Jordan. It's like the one shoe. It's, you know, again, it's kind of like what started it all for me. So
why? Because of that time, or just was it something more?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's that time and everything, but this is like an original pair from '85. So, you know, boxed up, both sets of laces, you know, the original like shoe paper, the whole deal. So, figure, you know, it's kind of like what started this whole thing for me, and when it's time for me to move on, it's sort of like how I'll go out, I guess.
I walk into the store, like I already know what I want. Like I don't have to look. It's like I go in, and if it's not waiting for me, I just tell them my size, get it, I'm out the door. And then me actually looking at the shoes when I get in the car. I normally take the expressway or Kelly Drive or whatever to get home, but I drive up Broad Street because it's slower, the traffic's slower, so I can sit my shoes in the boxes on the passenger seat or either on the floor. And when I'm at lights, I like flip the box open and look at them, and sometimes I smell them. Just a little weird shit like that. I keep my eyes on the road, of course. And then after I'm done basking and admiring that one, I put that in the back seat, move the next box up. It's kind of like a assembly line. Look at the shoe, examine the shoe. Like I know what the shoe is, know what it looks like, but I haven't really examined it from a physical aspect. So now I do that in the privacy of my own little room or whatever, and there it is.
The problem with the sneaker culture is now is like everybody's into hype sells.
These drinks is 500. We not playing, baby. 250.
A lot of people, you know, they want to kind of like they want to buy into fashion. They want their fashion to be, I guess, unattainable. Like people buy sneakers, put them in a case, stare at them for hours on end. Me and Just go and buy sneaks, and we break what's the sneaker code. We wear them out the sneaker store.
Well, I think the sneaker culture has definitely gotten out of hand. You know what I'm saying? Just from like, you know, people talking about how many sneakers they have and, you know, lying about the prices of them.
You said sneaker culture. Now, I have a thing about sneaker culture. There is none. Either you wore sneakers, you wear sneakers, or you don't. So if you want to make a culture out of that, it's kind of hard. You know, it's like there's not a culture for people that wear coats. You know, it's as long as you, like, either you wear shoes, boots, or sneakers. It's one of the three. It's only rubber and leather, so it's no reason to, you know, woo and ah and go crazy about it.
It's pitiful. If you think about what it takes to make a sneaker, what the cost of a sneaker, and then think of some idiot in a loft somewhere in New York paying $600 for something that costs pennies.
I did a PowerPoint on that in school a couple years ago. And I mean, I know Nike's taking measures to rectify that situation. I mean, I can't really go into details because that's not really my place. But I mean, like, that shit happens. I hate to sound insensitive about it. I mean, that's with any production of anything out here, that someone's, you know, making profit off someone else's slave labor.
Now stores are getting hip to the game. They're already going to get 200% more profit already.
More than suggested.
But they get so greedy that they're like, okay, we have 17 pairs of Jordans. We done
50 rap.
We done marked them up already. We're going to sell out in less than 15 minutes. But because we have 300 people in line for 17 pairs of sneakers, now we're going to take their money and do a raffle.
Right.
$25 each ticket, $50 each ticket.
And then when you win,
and you're not guaranteed
you're
to
not
get a shoe.
We're guaranteed some hot dogs. But then you don't even get, if you paid that 50, like I would even understand if you won, that goes towards the price of the sneaks. I don't like the whole raffle, but I can understand it. Then I still got to pay. And then you
got to pay full price and give you $50.
And there was another store, they were saying for like a certain Jordan, you had to buy
a t-shirt.
shirt.
Yeah. The Jordans was going for $200.